Boy, howdy. Actually, let me take out my phone, because I did make a list on what I want to do with my characters this time. But I think I decided I was going to do a battle. Another battle. And, oh, they're both or. We'll do the level 6 one. Just to get more experience. We should save here. Pants are fine. Sword. No, we have an extra sword. Clawed. Bow and axes. It's fine. Let's get Ignats first. We actually want to change that. I do have axe and brawl.
Welcome.
Let's-
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Oh,
Is
well.
that the one? Thanks a bunch.
And then Raphael is fine. Lorenz. Reason writing, yes. But Lances is low priority. But yeah, they're pretty good. Leone actually should focus on bow. Bow writing and lances, but still okay with lances. Just gotta focus on bow. She has a training bow. So give her an iron bow
Is
for
that the
now.
one? Thanks a bunch.
Who's next? Marianne. Marianne. We're using lance and riding, so we can get rid of that sword. Scythia. I don't think there's much to think about. Hilda. Fine. So let me double check. Oh, well. Actually, won't be doing this a whole lot, but
Is that the one? Thanks a
raise the
bunch.
bat up a little.
Come back soon.
Oh. Yeah, I mean,
I got this.
Let's get to it.
Ready anytime. Stay focused. I stand ready.
Here we go.
Ready and willing.
to me. Who, me? Who, me? Sorry, did I hurt you? Oh, deep.
Won that. Sorry, but victory is mine. I'm not done yet.
Whew, okay.
You lost to me? Is this power really mine?
What? Oh, that's fine.
Still got room to grow.
I'll celebrate later. Can I get a...
You fought well. Such power dwells within.
It's not luck, it's fate.
Should I have held back?
Huh? It worked out. It's hard to be happy about this.
Yeah, that's okay though.
This is what I do.
I'm a bit uneasy. No hard feelings, right? I'm still not satisfied.
Oh wow, okay. Not much in the defense department, but that's fine.
Ready anytime. I did it! I did! I'm getting better.
Are you? defense, it's awful.
Good to go.
Hmm.
Should have trained better. Huh. Ugh.
How do you like that? I'm getting.
I actually won!
Okay. Got a level or two on a couple people. Mark armory. Anything that's bad? Let's sell this sword. Oh. Kyle just knows when I'm done. I think we just have a synchronized schedule. Maybe we'll do these.
Lawrence, at it again.
Hello, Hilda. Are you training too? If that's the case, I may have to revise my opinion of you. Increased strength and skill would serve as perfect complements to your beauty and esteemed lineage.
No, I just left something here. I don't share your tireless work ethic. You're quite something. I don't think I've ever seen you take a break.
When the fate of all the Alliance rests on your shoulders, the rigors of training seem paltry by comparison. Besides, when my admirers see that even an individual of my talent possesses a diligent work ethic, it is sure to inspire them.
I see, but I was wondering... Never mind, you're clearly busy.
Oh, is there something you require? What do you need? There is nothing I cannot handle.
Oh, the trouble is, I'm no good at fighting. I'm a fragile young lady, not a fearsome warrior. I didn't even want to join the academy, honestly. My brother made me.
Of course. For a delicate flower such as yourself, no doubt battle must present a terrible hardship.
It does. It truly does. So I was wondering if, in the next training session, you do my fighting for me? I mean, I can put on a tough, I'm actually fighting kind of air, but...
Hilda Bog? You like Hilda?
On its own.
Please,
You look like a Hilda
leave
fan.
all of the difficulty to me. I shall permit no harm to befall you.
I'm so happy. In that case, I'll focus on giving a convincingly soldierly performance. You know, Lawrence, you're a good guy. Not that I'd have expected
Only redeeming
anything
thing
less
about-
from a
oh.
noble.
With each of your foes that I vanquish, I shall only become ever stronger. Yes, leave it all to me.
What a guy. And all I had to do was ask. Maybe I'll have a snack.
Hey Lawrence, got a minute?
Certainly. I trust you're well?
Doing great. I found a load of old weapons, just got done hauling them out of storage.
Old weapons, you say? If there are any interesting swords in there, I would love to see them.
They might only be good for training, but with a little care, who knows? Here, have some oil.
And why exactly are you giving this to me?
Like I said, they need a little care. With a bit of maintenance, some of these will really shine.
Yes, I heard you. So why did you give me the oil?
It's for polishing, Lawrence. Don't tell me you've never polished a weapon before.
Well, that is hardly a task befitting someone of my station. If you had an exquisite blade, something of real historical significance to complement my noble heritage, that would be another matter.
In that case, appraise while you polish. You're bound to find something good working through these.
This seems as fine an occasion as any to air my grievances. I am a highborn noble. As such, it is my sworn duty to protect the common folk. I have no time for triviality. What's more, you seem to be under the misapprehension that you can order me about. Please think carefully about how you speak to me.
I'm not ordering you around, and I'm not talking to you as a noble either. I'm asking you to help me with this, as a friend.
I am your friend, but I am also a noble. Those two qualities are not mutually exclusive.
Why your hair so short?
Let's get to it then.
Why is your
buddy.
hair so short?
Hey, Leone, are you just getting back? Whoa, what's with the bag? It's huge!
Oh, this? I thought I'd get all my chores done at once.
Well,
Guess I got a
maybe
little out of hand.
their mom.
Sorry to
Okay,
be a
that way.
pain, but could you help me out?
I'm happy to help. Where'd you go to get all this stuff?
Well, first it was just the cloth scraps from the tailor, and then it was the used oil from a restaurant in town. After that, it was the books the scholars didn't know what to do with. I mean, that was just on the way.
Whoa, it sounds like you did a lot of running around today.
It wasn't so bad. I just figured it would save time if I did it all in one trip.
You planned all that out? Impressive! What are you gonna do with all that stuff you got?
The scraps will be good for dishcloths, and I can make soap from the oil. The books are just to help with my studies.
You really can't let anything go to waste, can you?
Nope, can't stand the idea.
Who knew you were so thoughtful? I mean, with actual thinking ahead. You're so generous to everyone and always making me food. I never knew how much thought you must put into it.
I cook to relax, and it's nice seeing how enthusiastic you get about eating what I make. Whatever I give away is just the stuff that isn't useful to me. I pick up all sorts of things when I'm in town. Giving things like that to people who need them or who can actually use them makes sure they aren't wasted.
That makes sense. You've got to use up the stuff you've got after all. Hey, do you think you're like this because you didn't have much growing up?
I guess times were tough now that you mention it. The folks in my village definitely aren't rich. My dad had to go through a lot of trouble to get the recommendations I needed to attend the academy. That doesn't mean I've grown up to be stingy. It just means I don't like to squander. Anyway, enough of that. It's in poor taste to go on about your own hardships. I've always got time for a meal with a friend, and it so happens I picked up some choice meat today. Why don't we share it?
Now you're speaking my language.
Good morning, Lysithia. Out for a stroll, are we? It's lovely weather for it. I might go wander outside myself. I'm sure I can see some beautiful sights.
Ignatz, hold still, will you?
Sure.
Your shoes are untied. It looks sloppy. Let me just fix it for you.
Oh, thank you for letting me know. But really, I'm perfectly capable of tying them myself.
Clearly that's not the case. Otherwise, this wouldn't be an issue. Now, hush. There we go.
Thanks.
You've also got awful bedhead.
What? But I examined myself in the mirror before leaving my quarters.
It's the back of your head. Quite unkempt. You really should get it together. I mean, really. You're born to a noble adjacent merchant family, aren't you? You really should be more presentable.
Sorry, Lysithia. You're always so perfectly put together. In fact, I'd say you're perfect in all respects. I don't think I've seen you fail at anything.
Well, consider that if I make even the slightest misstep, everyone will treat me like a child. There's nothing I hate more than that.
I see. Well, I think you're very mature. If anything, you may be overdoing it somewhat. I mean, people treat me like a child sometimes. But I like it, because it reminds me that other people care about me. You know, no matter how much we stretch, some things are always beyond us. I think it's fine to be vulnerable and ask for help sometimes.
Ignatz, are you really lecturing me about how I conduct myself right? You're a sheepish, unreliable scatterbrain who can only ever think about what others think of him. Perhaps you should worry about your own maturity before you start questioning mine. Although you certainly look the part of a baby, so maybe that's asking too much. Anyway, I've got things to do, so I'm gonna go now.
Lysithia, wait. Hey!
No!
Out of my way! You're such a child, I swear.
That was uncalled for. After all, I am older than she is.
Why aren't you falling in love with me? What's wrong with me?
Hey, Ignatz. Sorry to keep you waiting. Ready to start cleaning?
No, that's all right. Actually, I'm just finishing up.
Oh, it's true. Look how tidy everything is. You've done such a marvelous job. I'm glad I didn't get in your way.
Thank you very much. So anyway, you can go now. You were talking to your friend, right? I just have some things to put away. It's okay, I can manage without you.
Oh, Ignatz, I thought I saw someone earlier. That was you, wasn't it? You know, I'd have been willing to help. You could have just said, hey, let's go and clean.
It's all right, you were having a conversation. I didn't want to sneak up like I was eavesdropping, and really, I didn't need help.
Oh, Ignatz, you darling. You're so considerate. Thank you so very much.
Glad to be of service. I'll start putting all this away.
Not so fast.
What's the matter?
Aren't you overdoing it? Don't you think you might be taking on too much?
Oh, I didn't expect to hear that from you.
Let me give you some advice. It's true that I like to delegate as many tasks as I possibly can, but when someone helps me, I make sure to lavish them with praise as a reward for their hard work. So, then we come out even. On the other hand, look what almost happened just now. You did all that work for me, and I almost missed it. Now, where would that leave you? With no praise, no thanks. You'd be losing out.
Personally, I'd prefer to lose out, rather than inconvenience someone else. For instance, I'd have felt terrible for intruding on your important conversation earlier. Consider the negligible loss to me versus the major inconvenience to you. Personal loss is always going to be the better choice, right?
Huh. Well, if that's how you feel, then I'm not sure how to convince you otherwise.
Dang. Okay. Hey, Lysithia and Hilda. Lysithia doesn't really talk to the girls. Yeah, it doesn't have an A rank with a single girl. Hilda, on the other hand, doesn't have an A-rank with any of the girls either. Leonie also doing that. Beside Shamir. I'm guessing that goes the same for Marianne. Huh. But it's same for the guys with the guys. Except if it's a like. I don't like that. Alright.
Aw, are you sure? Thank you so much. You're always so kind to me. I'll have to repay you sometime. Lysithia? What are you doing there? Don't tell me you were listening just now and judging me getting other people to do my work for me. I've got better things to do. Although, I do wonder why everyone is always so eager to help you. I only ask for help if they offer. I don't ever pressure people, so I've noticed. That's what strikes me as odd. I suppose they're just so taken with me, they want to help me out. I see. That would explain it. Oh dear, I was expecting you to argue, not to agree with me right away. There's no reason to deny what's clearly true. Everything about your outward appearance is immaculate and well thought out. Even your fingernails are always well kept and painted. No doubt your toenails are the same. I can't tell if you're complimenting me or accusing me of something. And you smell delightful, like candy. Or wait, am I catching a hint of floral? I'm so glad you noticed. It's oil extracted from a flower that only blooms at night. Floral oils, huh? I didn't think they had much use outside of homeopathy and house cleaning. I have some right here, actually. Here, I can give you a splash. There we go. I put it on your wrists, so you'll want to rub them together. Body heat is what activates the scent. Your wrists and your neck are relatively warm, so they're good spots to apply the fragrance. For a very subtle fragrance, you can also try putting it under your clothing. So, what do you think? It's lovely. Now I smell just like you, Hilda. Somehow, this makes me feel a little more mature. Thank you. So that's it. She just wants to feel more grown up. She's hard to read, that one. That smile, though. Who knew she could be so cute?
Okay. Look, I'm going through these. I'm getting these supports a little too fast. Certifications. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nobody. Like can be certified yet. Byleth is close, even though I haven't really. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to class change everybody until too late. Yeah, I think I actually got everybody where I want them to be. Actually, maybe you weren't supposed to be soldier, maybe you're supposed to be fighter. Elena was supposed to be fighter. Let's try to get their axe higher. No more dilly-dallying. Time to finish chapter 3.
It really is an honor to accompany
Oh
Catherine,
right, the
wielder of
falling one.
Thunderbrand.
Oof.
I hear you're intimidating enough to silence the howling winds.
Thunderbrand.
You mean you don't know? My weapon is called Thunderbrand. It's one of the hero's relics. A long, long time ago, the goddess bestowed divine weapons upon 10 heroes, which were passed down to their descendants. It's an honor to wield, but I'm afraid there won't be any chance for that today. Our mission is to help clean up the aftermath, not to fight.
Why would Lord Lonato incite such a reckless rebellion? He had to have known he had no chance of winning.
It all goes back to the tragedy of Duscur.
I've heard of it.
It happened about 4 years ago. The king of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus was murdered by the people of Duscur. That about covers it,
Well, at least
right?
Ashe isn't here this time
To
because
put it simply, yes. But there's more to that story. They had accomplices within the kingdom as well. Lord Lonato's son, Kristoff, was one of them, and so he was handed over to the church for execution.
how was the king targeted?
King Lambert was attempting a major political reform. Needless to say, he had many enemies. Whatever the truth behind that incident may be, Lord Lonato has harbored resentment toward the church ever since. Well, to be more specific, his grudge isn't only against the church. It's also against the one who turned Kristoff over to them.
Report! The enemy is approaching. They can't be avoided. Their numbers are far greater than we predicted. They used the fog to slip past the Knight's perimeter.
It looks like our mission just changed, Professor. Everyone, prepare for battle!
Dog and cat. Oh.
With this fog, it's impossible to tell where the enemy might be, or how many of them there are. The enemy could be trying to surround us, but they shouldn't have enough soldiers to form a tight circle. Take down anyone who breaks through the fog, and let...
The conditions are the same for both sides, but we're at a disadvantage for not knowing the terrain.
Proceed with caution.
I got this.
Stay focused.
Ready anytime.
Ready and willing.
Leave it to me. Let's get to it. Who, me? Here we go.
I stand ready.
Who, me?
Lord Lonato doesn't deserve such sadness and anger.
You think we're just gonna do nothing while you try to kill our lord?
Too easy.
30 times 4. Okay. You're taking my experience.
Lord Lenato, please don't die.
The nobles start the war, but it's the commoners who spill their blood first.
I see.
Oh, I mean, checks out.
I won't let you anywhere near Lord Lenato.
I think I've gotten stronger.
HP, dexterity, okay. I'll take it.
Cassandra. It was your wretched zealotry that killed my son!
The only name I answer to is Catherine. Prepare to taste the blade of one who serves the goddess. Now you face a knight of Theros!
The fog is cleared. There's nothing left to hide you or the filthy Central Church from the judgment of the goddess. been deceived by that witch.
Decent level up.
I never thought I'd see Lonato meet this fate. Well done, everyone.
So you're right, let's go. A secret book, Goddess Icon. Luck by 4, dexterity by 2.
Nice work, Teach. Still, that fight left a foul taste in my mouth. That aside, did you see how Catherine fought?
I'm stronger.
Ha! I love the confidence, Teach, but you're no match for the hero's relics. They're on a whole different level. Makes you wonder about that legend.
What legend?
Oh, it's nothing. Just the usual fanciful nonsense. An ancient relic that once cut a mountain in half with a single swing. That's what they say, anyway. But as amazing as Thunderbrand is, I don't think it fits that description. Apparently, relics can harness tremendous power for those with a compatible crest, though you can technically use one so long as you have any crest at all. Yeah, I don't know. Long story short, I'd like to try cutting a mountain in half someday.
Ooh, are you talking about relics? You'll be able to use one soon, Claude. I just know it. After all, you've already been selected as the next head of House Regan.
Easy there, Hilda. I don't know how apt soon is. My grandfather is still unbearably healthy. Oh, is this news to you, Teach? Yours truly was recently recognized as a legitimate child of House Regan. They possess one of the hero's relics too, though I've yet to see it.
Just recently?
I officially joined House Regan only last year. Before then, I lived with my father. When I learned that my mother was the daughter of an Alliance noble, I was so surprised I thought the whole world was pulling a fast one on me for a week.
So that means your mother is Duke Regan's daughter, right? Where is she now?
I can't say. My mother's currently living in a different world than the one she grew up in and has no desire to return home.
Okay. You sure have a lot of secrets, don't you?
I'm just keeping a promise to my parents. Make of that whatever you will. In exchange for my so-called secrecy, I'm free to do as I please. Which is why I decided to see what the other side of my family was like. That's how I found out about this strange crest I bear.
Professor, Claude, it sounds like the troops will be withdrawing soon. We should return as well.
We won. We should be celebrating. Instead, we're heading back with heavy hearts.
Whoa there, what's the matter? You look as sad as a kitten without any yarn. If we hadn't done what we did, the rebel army would have followed this road all the way to the monastery. And they would have crushed all the little villages along the way. We stopped that from happening.
Sorry to intrude, but this incident may be more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lonato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect, but the content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
I am glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped.
My students deserve the praise.
I am not so sure. I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia. However, we must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians. I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
Our real concern is what Catherine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lonato's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best. But a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
You can count on us.
That is most reassuring. You have my gratitude.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the Knights will be on high alert as well. But there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
Part 1. White Clouds. Blue Sea Moon. The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth.
The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth.
As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter.
Oh right, this is when we get our heroes relic, I believe.
Returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth.
Now we gotta go talk to every student and then
Garreg Mach Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor
figure
of
out
this
how to
much-anticipated
best
event. Every
train my students. I guess I already went the wrong path on some of them, but it's still early enough, I think, that we can. I think some of those I still need to trace up anyway.
Thanks.
Let me check it.
Okay, so our task this moon is to patrol and guard the monastery in support of the knights, who are busy trying to stop an assassination plot.
Held up, bows with D. Not too high, so we can probably... Once bows gets to D, we can just stop using that and go straight to axes and flying. Or maybe just flying, focus on
I don't
flying.
think the bad guys are really trying to assassinate the Archbishop.
What do you mean?
Come on, Teach. Don't you think that secret note Lord Lonato was carrying around was just a little too obvious? People don't just carry around secret notes. Someone wanted us to find it.
You really think the assassination plot is just a distraction?
Oh yeah, that makes complete sense. But then, what are they really after?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be so worried. Let's see. It probably involves somewhere that will be empty during the Rite of Rebirth, yeah?
Since the ceremony is at the Goddess Tower, it follows that everywhere else at the Academy will be severely understaffed.
Do you think they're after the church's donation money? I hear noble families tend to donate quite generously.
My bet's on the dining hall. It's a treasure trove of delicious food. Makes me angry just thinking about them getting their grubby hands on it.
Let's split up and look around. I'll keep an eye on the reception hall.
You should get in some training if you have the time, Hilda. There's a good chance we'll have to fight.
Well, I'm not the only one who needs to train here. It's not right to single me out like that.
A secret meeting, Professor? Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Seros, and that little go-getter there is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril.
You work for Rhea?
Yep, I help Lady Rhea with all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
Oh yeah, all we can do is explore. Actually, let me go to the marketplace here. Battalion, fetish. Inland. Any of us get a golden ingot? Nope. Oh, no. Does Byleth have any support to anybody? Nope.
There we go. Time for a break.
Hey, Raphael, that's quite a load you've got there.
It was my turn to do the shopping again, but I might have overdone it.
Aren't those trips usually for food supplies? Why did you pick up a bunch of spears and gauntlets as well?
I was passing by the smithy, and the old man called me over. He said he was finished repairing the training weapons, so I grabbed them since I was already there.
I see. And those books?
I had just left the smithy when I ran into a merchant I recognized. He said he had some books that he brought for the library, so I took them off his hands.
Right. And that desk?
Oh, this? Can you believe someone threw this away? It only needs a little work and it'll be good as new. Someone around here was just saying that they needed a desk.
Of course. Now, this is just a friendly observation, but I see surprisingly little of the food supplies that we actually need.
You plan on making any me's or? Oh, okay. Like Ditto from Pocopia? Okay. Any more level ups? Okay.
Well, I worked up an appetite from carrying all this stuff, so
know what to do and know what to do.
Raphael.
And no way to recruit him either, so.
Thought, but you can't get so carried away with helping out like that. You helped us all right out of dinner. And now that I've seen
No,
you
you're doing
struggle, I have
Edelgard
no
right
choice
either.
but to join in this vicious cycle of charity. Here, I'll lend you a hand.
All of this stuff is pretty heavy. Are you sure you can handle it?
You insult me. And no, I can't. I'll only carry the books and offer my support as you handle the rest.
Ah! Claude! Why didn't you say anything?
You were praying so fervently, I didn't want to interrupt.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I wasn't praying.
No? What then?
I was just thinking about the goddess.
Were you now? Fascinating. Please, go on.
Not here. Let's go somewhere else.
So, you were pondering the existence of the goddess then?
Yes. All right, consider this. The archives here have all kinds of texts about the goddess, right? But when people tell stories of the goddess, it's only myths and legends that glorify her.
They probably hope to rake in more followers by glorifying the goddess as much as possible. That would be why the church tends to quietly shove all of their more questionable records under some secret rug somewhere.
Claude, don't put words in my mouth. That's not what I said. I was just wondering what the goddess looks like. That's the kind of thing I like to think about.
What the goddess looks like? Well, I suppose if she really exists, she probably looks a lot like us. In fact, she probably wouldn't be so different from that old woman working here in the dining hall.
What? Claude, please stop. The goddess I imagine is absolutely beautiful.
How rude of you, Ignatz. I'm sure that old woman was lovely back in her day.
You're not just call that lady ugly. Orange?
Ignatz, let us take a short break. I will pour tea. Please choose a teapot for us to use.
You want me to pick one?
I don't see any other Ignatz around here, do you? Go on now, we're wasting time. The pots are over here. I will leave the selection to your judgment.
Let's see. How about
That's rather plain. Why did you choose that one?
The tea you chose has a very subtle taste, as well as a smooth, light texture. Such an unassuming tea calls for an unassuming pot, and one that complements the tea's color. In addition, the pot I selected has a floral design. Although we can't go for a walk today, we can still bask a little in nature's beauty.
Very interesting. You know, you have an absolutely marvelous aesthetic eye. Precisely what I would expect from the son of a merchant house that has enjoyed the Gloucester's patronage for so many years. After we graduate, when you begin your trade in earnest, I will introduce you to my father.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. But I'm afraid I'm already on the path to becoming a knight.
Ah, right, you are a second son. Still, your eye for beauty is a talent that should not go to waste. Very well. If you are to be a knight, then I shall happily take you into my service.
Ah, well...
What? Does that displease you?
Not at all. I just need a little time to think it over.
His eye for the arts is unwavering, but in all other matters he is woefully indecisive.
The girls.
Marianne, there you are. Lysithia, what's all this commotion? What's happening? There's been an accident at the training grounds. A spell gone amok. Come on, we need all the help we can get over there. Oh no, but I don't know how we could really use your help before things get out of hand. Come on, hurry. I don't think I would be much help. Oh, for the goddess's sake, you won't know unless you try, will you? Don't decide you're of no use without even giving it a shot. Fine then, forget it. I'll go on my own. You can just stand here and stare at the wall. I'm sorry, I can't do anything right. Oh, perhaps I took it too far. Hey, Marianne, do you have a minute? Listen, I'm sorry about all the stuff I said earlier. The situation was urgent, and I'll admit I wasn't thinking clearly. I shouldn't have been so callous. I hurt your feelings, didn't I? No, it's fine. I'm the one to blame. Huh? But hey, Are you sure you're all? I'm the one who should apologize. All I did was get in your way. You would have made it to the training grounds much sooner if I hadn't slowed you down. Huh? Wait a second. It's all my fault. It's always my fault. You're being so negative. I don't know what to say.
Oh, that's how it ends?
I think I'm gonna pass out.
Whoa! Lysithia? You're really pale.
Yeah, I've been feeling really queasy all morning. I'm just heading back to my quarters to rest.
Can you even make it there in that state? Here, climb on my back. I'll carry you.
What? No. I'm not some sort of infant.
Always worried about looking like a kid. No time for that now. Just get on.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a bit better now. I should be okay from here.
No, not at all. Actually made for a fun bit of training.
Training?
Yeah. Carrying someone around is good for the legs. You're just the right weight for it, too. I might ask you to help me train again sometime. Anything can be a kind of training with the right attitude, you know?
Are you always thinking about training?
Well, I can't devote all my time purely to training. So it's more efficient if I can train while I get other stuff done at the same time.
Wouldn't that actually be rather inefficient?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, for example, if you're training for endurance, it seems running would be a better approach. If you're only ever training by cramming it in with other tasks, you won't be getting the best results. I'm no expert on the subject, but even I can logic that one out.
Come to think of it, you do always seem to stick to a pretty rigid schedule, don't you? I've noticed that you focus completely on whatever it is you've set out to do. Then you switch to something else and focus completely on that.
You've noticed, have you?
Now that I think about it, you may be right. Maybe that is the more efficient way to do things. Hey, you're really bright, Lysithia. Thanks so much for the helpful advice.
That was sweet of Leonie to check on me and carry me all the way to my quarters. And in the end, I just lectured her. She did thank me for it, but I probably could have handled that better.
Mass support for now.
Why do I have to organize the library? I'll get in trouble if it's not done, and I can't think of anyone who'd do it for me. Since no one else is around, though, time for a little break. What are those sounds? Ha! Yeah! Leonie, always at it. How exhausting that must be. What's this?
Hey, what are you doing? That's mine.
If you leave it lying on the ground, people will think it's trash.
I usually wear it around my neck, but I put it down while I'm training so I don't get sweat all over it.
Well, people won't know that, will they? You should have just left it in your room.
It's a good luck charm. If I don't keep it close by, then what's the point?
How stubborn of you. I will say it looks to be a very well-loved charm.
Captain Gerald gave it to me when I was a kid.
If it's that important to you, you should wash it. Then again, I suppose it is made of wood. Have you considered coating it with resin? That would preserve it nicely. You could even accessorize it, make it look cute.
Thanks, but Captain Gerald made it especially for me. I'd really rather keep it just as it is.
Well, if that's how you feel, I won't argue with you. Me personally, I'd choose a cute necklace over a dirty old charm any day.
I'm sure you would. But Captain Gerald didn't treat me as some young girl. He treated me like a person who mattered and equal. He taught me everything. I don't want to forget his teachings, so I'm going to keep this charm just the way it is.
Huh, what do you know?
Alright, all the support's done. So let's explore. We have 2 study sessions.
videos okay, I guess. If you, want to chat. A little.
Didn't I see you in the dining hall last night?
I get hungry sometimes. Like anyone else. What? Eating at night is bad for you? There's no way that's true. Wait, really?
Not now.
Hey there.
Maybe. It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. This place contains the heart of Garreg Mach's 995-year history. So many beautiful flowers.
Need investigation note number 7.
Just taking Claude's word for it? If so, I doubt anything will come of this. It is all probably just some sort of distasteful joke. I find it highly unlikely that anyone would be foolish enough to barge in here and cause a disturbance.
Lauren, you're on.
Okay.
Okay, I got a couple fishing bait. That's it for now. How many? There are only 3. I'm used to that.
Hey, Professor. I hope you're well. As for me, I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again. I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
No. Okay, there's no blue. Little pieces on the ground. Oh, item shops.
Welcome. Please come again.
So, greetings, Professor. The goddess's rite of rebirth is this month, right? I'll be working as a guide.
Professor, Lady Rhea lifts the spirits of all the people of Fódlan.
So...
Oh. I've heard talk of students wandering the monastery late at night. They wouldn't happen to be from your class, would they?
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone. To cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book. I will stand guard and watch over the stable. Please, do me a favor. How could you possibly...
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame.
Did you encounter any danger?
No, but do not concern yourself for my safety. I have something to ask of you.
So sleepy. I found an interesting book in the library. Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them. I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
That reminds me. Have you heard? Rumor has it that Death himself has been appearing in Garreg Mach. They say he appears every night and kidnaps folks. Oh, that! I thought it was gone for good.
Well, what's the matter? You're running all over creation. Even so, the Knights have their orders. The goddess's rite of rebirth is an important event for the Church of Sarah. They say it's the day when the goddess will return to walk among us. Not too likely, if you ask me.
Simple days like today are probably the ones you'll think back on fondly. You know, I'm grateful I get to eat every day.
Oh, they didn't go up all the way? They usually do, don't they?
Reminds me.
Interesting.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? Even this here kitchen contains precious wares. Wine bottles from centuries past. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable.
Have you heard of the War of the Eagle and Lion? Even the Church of Saros had no choice but to recognize the courage of Lug, the King of Lions. The Church awarded him a crown and the right to govern the Fargus region, backing him in his bid to found the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. In return, Lug agreed to make the Church of Saros the religion of his territory, and permitted them to publicly proselytize across the kingdom. In the 400 years since, the Church and the Kingdom have continued to maintain very close relations.
To figure out our foes' intentions, we need information. Lots of it. For now, try going around the monastery and looking for suspicious locations. You should also try chatting folks up to see if they know anything. Can I ask you a favor? You found it, Teach.
It seems there were forces opposing the church. I never thought such forces could exist in this world. I don't understand. Yes, this is mine. It seems... I don't know who's to blame for all this commotion. With everyone stuck on guard duty, our study and training time has been drastically reduced. Indeed. For now, let's do all we can to find and dispose of our enemies. What?
The monks declined my offer of assistance. They said that no one from Dusker is to be trusted, especially now. Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them.
Well, you tried.
Professor, is it true you got caught in the fighting? I'm so thankful you made it out alive. Oh, have you been tasked with guarding the monastery as well? Such a stir over a single letter. But I suppose the Archbishop's safety is too important to risk.
I bet the enemy is using this assassination nonsense just to sneak in and raid the pantry. What do you think, Professor?
You may be right. Zen, hello, how are you?
My animal instinct is telling me that the enemy is after our best meats.
Oh, hey! I can't.
How's school? It's going. I just had food with the students and their thing only went up by half. I wonder if it's because I'm playing in hard mode, but I'm not sure.
You spend too much time roaming the monastery. If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering.
I was thinking about the enemy's
Do you
objective.
even know who the enemy is? It's none of my business anyway.
You're skilled. Why won't you battle?
Lord Lenato's rebellion may have been quelled, but the unrest in Fargus isn't dying down anytime soon. The Boar Prince should hurry up and claim the throne.
Oh, who is that for?
Teach.
Oh, sure, Claude.
Hey, Teach. I see you're as stony-faced as usual. I can't tell if you're feeling resigned or if you're just lost in thought. Oh, sorry. I really didn't mean to be rude. I just find you fascinating. Actually, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Can you spare some time?
Sure.
That's just the sort of attitude I'd expect from a new teacher. Speaking of, before you came here, you were a mercenary, right? Always getting your hands dirty on the battlefield and whatnot? It's a bit unusual that you suddenly decided to become a teacher one day. In any case, I've been meaning to ask, did your father teach you how to fight?
Yes, he did.
I figured. Your father used to lead the knights, didn't he? And I hear he was a legendary mercenary as well. It must have been hard on your mother when you followed in your father's footsteps and became a mercenary too.
I never knew my mother.
I see. I suppose you grew up moving from battlefield to battlefield with your father then. You know, for someone who's right around the same age as me, you certainly have an unusual amount of composure. I guess it's only natural that you'd be different from young nobles who grew up in the lap of luxury.
You don't seem like a noble either.
Well, even so, I am heir to House Regan, the leading family of the Alliance. But I didn't exactly grow up in luxury like most people of noble blood. Hey, maybe that's why you and I get along so well. Folks like us should stick together. As House Leader, I'll do all I can to help you out.
Professor, fighting to stop a murdering is my specialness. Speaking of Professor Yuritsa seems very familiar to me, but I don't recognize his name.
Professor? Oh, hey, Professor. Do you know him? He's a pretty big deal in the Empire. He only writes to ask how my training's going. Yeah, that's definitely mine. Hey, I got a favor to ask.
Do you know what this room is? I say treasure. Anything
Oh
that
yeah, I specifically remember that one from last time I played. Alright, let's go around town.
Let's see. All this talk of assassination plots. It is nothing. I am sorry for allowing my mind to wander.
Tomas.
You fought alongside Catherine. Had you the chance to witness her relic? That glow is a sure sign that her blood contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Professor.
No classes on a festival day. Hey, Professor. I know there's talk of an assassination attempt, but do you really think they'll do it on the day of the rite of... I feel like security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day?
Hello. I'm in charge of managing all records for the Golden Deer House. Go ahead and continue your investigation. Professor.
Really? You'd best keep your distance. In this nervous state, I might just cut you down.
Please don't.
Oh, come on. I'm only kidding.
I am grateful. Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my safety?
I was worried.
I'm quite all right. Oh, I adore
Hey, you.
Unbelievable. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I can't believe I left this behind. I'm not...
You'd best... Huh.
There are numerous books, but once you are here, sometimes setteth in a way.
What the? That boy who assists the Archbishop. I hear he's originally from a foreign land. I know he's still only a child.
seems like donations to the monastery aren't actually kept here. That means the enemy isn't likely to be interested in money. Then again, I guess some of the plants in the greenhouse could sell for a lot. Oh, that's mine! Someone...
Oh, I probably should. No, I think they were at half. Ooh.
Sorry, but victory is mine. That's the golden deer for you.
Oh, I could have restored HP.
It was a good try.
I don't remember that being when I was playing before. I could check my VODs.
Sorry, but victory... It's not luck, it's fate.
I'm glad I asked you.
Okay?
Ugh. Are we really? If so, I find it... How kind of you.
I will have to repay you sometime.
That reminds me.
Speaking of, can you imagine the Archbishop being murdered? I prefer not to consider such a gruesome scenario.
Frightening
That
thought.
easy to get under your skin, is it?
Listen, the goddess's home is in the sky, but in the spring, you can't see that star. That's why we all celebrate the day when her star returns to the sky. That's the day of the rite of rebirth.
Interesting.
People seem to think that all the knights of Seros are equal. For example, there are squires. Oh, and then we have the holy knights.
Well,
About 20 or so years ago, there was a big fire in Garreg Mach. On that day, Captain Gerald went missing. It never occurred to me that he might actually have survived.
Let's see. The monastery's so big, the only places I can think of are the vaults and the library.
Professor!
Then I say,
Right.
I can't stop thinking about Lanata. I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it.
Nothing to be done.
Thank you.
I didn't like the just pass through it option.
Have you visited the Goddess Tower? In general, students aren't allowed entry, but as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Well, at least for this month, we have a lot more security.
am afraid I have acted a bit childishly, given the circumstances. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper. Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Here's an idea. On the day of the Holy Mass, that's pretty much all that's in there. It's sealed with a powerful magic.
And with this, we are done. Oop, wrong. With this, we are done.
See, thanks. That was a big help. And on the day of the rite, it'll be open to the public, making it easier than ever to get inside. Bullseye. We don't know the enemy's intentions, not yet.
Okay, let's just focus on axes for now.
I'll keep trying my best. It's fun when you know what you're doing. I'll keep trying. I'll keep trying. I've really...
Got it. It was... I'm getting it. No problem. No problem. I'm getting the hang of it.
Was it D? I think. No, her bow actually has to be high. Lance is what needs to be C. Hilda's only needs D bow. Was it C or Lances? We already have that? Yeah, okay, so we can just forget about Lances. And focus on bow and riding. Yield to the hand. Focus on axes, flying, and bows.
That was so... Oh, yeah. That was so...
Group tasks. Hilda's gonna be a flyer. And Marianne's gonna be on the Pegasus for a little bit. So let's try to get her flying to D. Okay, so we can keep Marianne. Also putting Hilda. No goals. Can stay on. Bow and Archer, let's check Lawrence. Lawrence needs to focus on reason, writing, and lances. Raphael, rolling an axe, we can focus on heavy armor later. I think he's fine as is right now. Ignatz, though. Axe and brawl. Scythian is fine. Marianne, Reason. Reason and Lance. Yeah, hello, is it bow that needed? Bow needs to be a D, so we'll just do bow and flying for now. Bows and ride. And Lance is already at sea, so we get bow and riding.
Question, Professor.
I don't care about being pretty or anything, but it bothers me that some people don't realize I'm a girl. They're wrong. Paint them out. It doesn't matter if the people think you're pretty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Professor.
No. Denied.
Okay, I've decided on the composition.
Composition?
That's right, the composition for my next Wait, Professor? How long have you been standing there? You haven't been watching me, have you? No, I misspoke. Did I say painting? I meant to say,
You paint?
Well, I've thought for a while that it might be nice to paint the scenery here. The contours of that tree, set against the stark shapes of the faraway peaks. Of course, I only paint after I've finished my chores. I'd never put my art before my responsibilities. My studies are paramount. I shall always uphold my duties as a student of the Officers' Academy, whereas art is a hobby of mine, you might say. Everyone has hobbies, right? I'm sure you have one.
No, not a single hobby.
Well, perhaps it's different for you, Professor. But it's perfectly normal for people to have hobbies. Reading, for instance, or fishing, or taking midday naps. For me, it's making art. Hobbies are healthy. They're a good way of relieving stress. You might consider taking up a hobby, Professor. Anything to clear your mind. Think about it. It's much easier to focus if you're feeling refreshed. There isn't a rule against hobbies, is there? If you tell me to stop, I'll stop. I shall never again put brush to canvas.
Paint as much as you like.
Really? It's okay for me to paint? Well, I mean, if you're sure. But really, it's nothing more than a little diversion. A frivolous pastime. I think I ought to go back to my quarters now. If it's all the same to you.
Something appears to be wrong with my throat.
Singing's okay, but I should really have a cute dance to go along with it.
I'm ever so grateful.
I'm glad I get to work with you. Of course, Marianne.
Thank you. I'm so sorry, Hilda.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Good. Alright. I'll take it. Really? One point away from Axe? Crazy. Let me check. Claude is doing fine. Lorenz. Dark Magic's up there. Writing needs some oomph. Raphael is nice. His Axe is almost C. His Brawl's almost C+. I think that's like 1 away from Axe. Hitting D. Brawl, of course, needs work. He hasn't done that one at all. Xythia needs some work on Reason before the end of the month. Inland. Marianne and Hilda. Hilda's fine. To get those up slowly. Anna's great. Okay.
Professor, I understand that you were looking to speak with me. Perhaps you would like some insight on how to write your next lecture? While I do have a great many ideas, it would be inappropriate to... Oh, am I mistaken? If that's the case, then what can I do for you?
It's about the female students.
The ladies have complained? To you? About me? Preposterous. There must be some mistake. I am the heir of the noble house Gloucester. It is bred in me to treat all people with respect. Rest assured, you will not find anyone more upstanding than yours truly. Perhaps the issue is that the splendor of my noble presence is driving the ladies to distraction. If that is the crime, I do confess. I hope I've not troubled the ladies' hearts.
Already did the support in the last row, but I think this is as far as I got. It's your advances they seem to find troubling.
Outrageous! That's absurd! Who would dare to allege such slander?
A number of female students, actually.
Of all the... Well, I suppose I have offered several of them the honor of dining with me. It is impossible to tell if even the most well-bred young lady is a suitable companion for me. So, in order for us to get to know each other properly, it is appropriate that we dine together. Thus far, they have all declined, oddly enough. For some reason, they seem to be exercising some form of restraint when speaking with me. I would never insist, of course, but I will admit I have, on occasion, after a day's pause, issued repeat invitations, in the fashion and style of a gentleman.
That's the problem.
What? Ridiculous! Dinner invitations for me a problem? The very idea. I am a perfect gentleman, the son of a noble line. I've a wit like a rapier, and it takes but a glance to see that I'm gorgeous. No, I cannot believe such a thing. Are you sure this isn't the result of some sort of scheme? It cannot be otherwise. Someone has clearly devised a conspiracy against me. Someone who envies my position, who seeks to soil my sterling reputation with foul rumors. How crude. Please, Professor. It is beneath you to fall victim to such petty and obscene tactics. I implore you to take greater care in the future. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a great deal of work to do. Farewell.
Okay, I'll probably do a battle just to get our levels up and raise. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Yeah, Lawrence needs some help. It's a couple of levels to catch up with everybody. Ugh. My house, and there's everybody else. Alright, I shall end it there. I think we'll be back tomorrow with some more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Didn't do too much progress today, but let's see. I guess I'll do one battle, one seminar, one battle. Then it'll be the main battle. And we should be good to go to finish chapter 4. Lawrence. Alright, I was gonna class change. Somebody, who was it? Leonie, actually. No, it should be good now. I think this specific because I get you like, yeah, axe, but yeah, yep. All right, let me save again, and then we'll be done. All right, hope everyone has a good night and a good week. Bye bye.